Hey guys, I'm Jaleesa and I'm back for another video. Today is going to be a Q&A video, but first I want to say a huge thank you to all of my now 200 subscribers. It's super exciting. You all mean so much to me and I love getting all of the comments from you guys, Fidget, and knowing that you guys all want to watch my videos. So thank you so much, Fiji. But now let's start with the questions. Fiji. So the first question is, do you still tick while you're trying to fall asleep, or sometimes do your ticks wake you up from sleep? Yes, I do still tick while I'm trying to fall asleep. It's not as bad, Leanne, Fiji, because I have this weird thing where I can put headphones on. When I put loud music through my headphones, Fiji, to the point where I can't really hear myself, my vocal ticks sort of stop, Fidget. And I can sort of stop them that way until I hear sound outside of my headphones again. I don't know if that makes sense, Fiji, but I've never heard anyone else's Tourette's symptoms sort of working that way, but mine do for whatever reason, Fidget. So I'm not usually making a ton of noise while I'm trying to get to sleep, but I still do have motor tics, and it still makes it hard to sleep. And do my tics wake me up from sleep? Occasionally, yeah. I do occasionally tick in my sleep, Fiji. I don't think it's that often, Fiji, but I think I have woken up from tics. Next question. How do you react towards people who joke about Tourette's? It honestly just kind of depends on the joke. I mean, I joke about my Tourette's all the time. I did do a video on whether Tourette's is funny or not, link in the description below. But basically it just sort of matters, I guess, whether they're laughing at me or they're laughing with me, or whether they think cats, Tourette's is funny, Fidget, or Fiji, something I did or said because of Tourette's, or a situation that I got myself in, Fiji, because of my Tourette's is funny, Fidget. But like I said, you can see a full video about that in the description below, Fidget. Someone was also asking how it works when I'm like concentrating, like singing or playing piano, Fiji, and honestly the answer is kind of boring. I don't really know. I tick in my sleep and under sedation, so I don't know why I don't really tick while I'm singing or playing the piano, Fiji, or driving. I'm going to do another video about driving at some point. But yeah, I just Fidget. I'm glad it works, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do those things. Cats. But yeah, I don't know. Cats. This I thought was an interesting question. Do you spill drinks, or does your subconscious tell your conscious that you have your arms full? Bananas. Do you drop objects ever to tick? Usually when I'm carrying drinks or something like that, I suppress tics in that hand. Fiji. Tics can actually be suppressed for a little bit, which means I can sort of delay when they're going to happen. And this is another topic I sort of want to do a whole video on, Fidget. But I actually have sort of failed to suppress tics in the past and spilled drinks and dropped things and broken things. Certainly all of that has happened to me. It's not really a perfect system, Fiji, but it works for the most part, Fidget. And please don't take the phrase tics can be suppressed to mean tics can be controlled, Fidget. If that was true, there'd be a number of things that, I wouldn't be doing. They can only be delayed, and it doesn't really feel good to delay them, Fidget. But that's a whole different topic for a whole nother video, Fiji. Next question. Do people with Tourette syndrome normally say random words while having tics? How is this possible? Now, most people with Tourette's have a mild case, Fiji. I don't know how many say words, but I'm guessing that it's not going to be the majority, but I don't know, Fiji. I'm not a professional and I don't have the statistics. Fiji, Fidget. Obviously I do, other people with Tourette's do. Fidget, it's just one of those symptoms that pops up sometimes and doesn't pop up other times. And how it's possible, Fiji. I don't know. Can you tell me, Fiji? Fuck off. I wonder that all the time. Fiji, ka. Sometimes I don't just have words too, I have complete sentences that sort of almost make sense. Fiji, ka. And it's very weird. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how it works. Fiji, tib. If you find out, let me know. Cats. Have you ever had a long-term relationship? Your condition must make it hard. Fiji, ka. No, but I don't think that's because of my condition, to be completely honest. Fiji, ka. I just think that's because of my health problems in general. I tend to spend a lot of time at home and not a lot of time socializing. I'm very introverted, Fiji. So it might even just have to do with my introverted personality. Like, I don't get out very much. Sometimes I do wonder if Tourette's makes me less attractive somehow. I'm going to be completely honest there, Fiji, tib. But I don't think it's in any way impossible to love someone with severe Tourette's. That I think that's completely possible. I hope to find someone in the future down the line. Not sure if I'm ready for a relationship right now, to be completely honest, fidget. But if I find someone, that'll be nice. Yeah, but no long-term relationships yet. I think that's all the questions I'm going to answer today. It's kind of turning into a long video, fidget. So I'm going to do a part 2 on another day. If you have any more questions, please put them in the comments below, and I will be happy to answer them in another video, fidget. Thank you for watching this Q&A. Thank you for the 200 subs. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you today. I'll see you in another video. Bye!